This video could play a major role in solving many mysteries. The information it contains is not fictional. Some doors can only be opened with a key, while others can only be opened with the mind. A strange event in Egypt has terrified officials, and continues to do so. However, this incident is not new. Its origins trace back to the 13th century BCE. Perhaps a long-kept secret from the time of the pharaohs is finally being unveiled. Over the past 10 years, governments in North Africa and the Middle East have been trying to stop the spread of an illicit substance known as blue elephant. But this is not just a simple drug case. This plant-based anomaly is claimed to open a kind of gateway in the brains of those who consume it. Yes, you heard it right, a gateway. A passage leading to a different reality. Just like the Blue Lotus that pharaohs were said to drink, opening doors to parallel worlds in ancient Egypt. This flower was believed to provide divine visions to pharaohs. But what if there is a modern version of it? Or what if this is not just an ordinary plant, but a key that transports human consciousness to other dimensions? The Egyptian government states that this substance is a powerful psychoactive known as dimethyltryptamine DMT. But do official statements truly reflect reality? Perhaps we only know as much as we are meant to. In 2019, scientific research reported that those who consumed this substance immediately transitioned into a different dimension. Moreover, this was not just a hallucination. The laws of physics in that dimension were entirely different, and the most frightening part was that the dimension was not empty. People were experiencing something there. Some described these entities as angels, while others saw them as dark spirits. Perhaps all of this is part of a secret that the ancient Egyptian priests knew thousands of years ago. If so, why is this secret being hidden from the modern world? In this video, we explore the research behind this deadly anomaly and the true nature of the entities that await beyond this gateway. Are you ready? Let's begin. But first, take a moment to show your support. Subscribe to the channel now, join the discussion in the comments, and leave a like. These actions are crucial for the video's reach. As you know, I ask for your support. Thank you all. Blue Elephant, DMT, an unknown gateway sin, January 2019. Egyptian security forces began investigating what seemed like an ordinary tragedy. The sudden death of 6-year-old Camilla was initially attributed to her parents accidentally, giving her the wrong medication. However, as details emerged, it became clear that this was not a simple accident. Camilla's mother was a chemist, and authorities discovered that she was linked to a mysterious compound known as blue elephant. As the investigation progressed, it became evident that this substance was spreading through Egypt's underground market, with users experiencing abnormal, even supernatural, phenomena. The Egyptian government quickly launched a crackdown, waging a nationwide war against this substance. But why? If this was just a drug, why was it considered such a major threat? Or was the real fear that this substance opened not only a physical but also a spiritual and metaphysical gateway? Users claimed that after consuming blue elephant, they immediately slipped into a different reality. The world before their eyes, DISSOLVED, replaced by an unknown dimension. Some found themselves lost in infinite colors and geometric structures, while others claimed to have encountered entities that spoke, thought, and even gave orders. But the biggest question here is this really a new phenomenon? No, these lands have historically been the center of consciousness, altering rituals and spiritual gateways. Pharaohs, priests, and ancient mystics claim to have communicated with different worlds using certain plants and rituals. Blue Elephant might just be the modern echo of a long-forgotten secret. Secrets. Beneath Egypt's sands, beneath the sands of Egypt, lies a secret buried deep in history. Pharaohs, priests, and ancient mystics claimed to have used consciousness, plants and rituals to communicate with other worlds. Blue Elephant may be a modern manifestation of this forgotten secret. In 2019, Egyptian media reported a fascinating story. Not just any story, but one that shook many to their core. A group of people who had taken Blue Elephant found themselves stepping through the doors of an unexplainable world. One man reported that only 10 seconds after swallowing the pill, he felt completely disconnected from reality, finding himself in another dimension. In this new world, everything dissolved around him, intertwining like woven threads. And then, right before his eyes, incredible beings began to appear. There were colorful peacocks, but these peacocks had 4 eyes and 4 arms. Then there were entities that took the form of historical figures from the past. Each seemed like a messenger from another reality. In another case, a girl who took the Blue Elephant pill described how her surroundings began peeling away like wallpaper. Yes, her entire environment was stripping away, revealing another world underneath. In that world, an ancient entity awaited her, the king of the jinn. This entity was no ordinary jinn, but a ruler of countless jinn tribes. At that moment, time seemed to freeze. She experienced such a deep interaction that she believed she had conversed with this entity for nearly an hour, even though only a few minutes had passed. However, skeptics dismissed these experiences. They believed the supernatural effects reported by DMT users were merely hallucinations created by the brain. In their view, all of this was nothing more than tricks of the mind. Others, however, believed in the existence of supernatural beings, but approached the subject from a different perspective. According to them, the entities encountered were often deceptive and malevolent jinns trying to convince people to worship them. Yet, another group opposed this idea. They argued that DMT and similar substances didn't open new dimensions, but instead allowed people to perceive the current dimension in a different way. In other words, these substances didn't warp reality, but simply expanded human vision. The eye of Horus and the pineal gland beyond scientific understanding, there are testimonies of encounters with a higher dimension. Users claim these entities provide information about future events or reveal facts they could not have otherwise known. If these insights do not come from jinns, then the human mind might be far more complex than we imagine. One theory suggests that our brains have the capacity to perform superhuman-like feats, but are deliberately suppressed. Global populations are exposed to fluoride from birth, which acts as a suppressant, preventing the activation of the pineal gland. Mystics from different cultures believe that opening the pineal gland could grant access to the secrets of the universe. Some ancient Egyptian societies are thought to have known this secret. The Eye of Horus represents these mysteries, symbolizing health and transcendental wisdom. Interestingly, its design bears a striking resemblance to the region of the brain that houses the pineal gland. Could this indicate that the ancients knew something modern science is only now discovering? But as a global society, are we truly ready to access such power? Leaving aside the psychological dangers, Egyptian media has repeatedly reported that DMT users have encountered hundreds, even thousands, of strange entities in a single journey. What is being described here is an unseen civilization that exists beyond our visible spectrum, and these entities may not be limited to just one type. There could be more. Not all of them may be friendly. The pineal gland may be the key to unlocking realities beyond our comprehension. But before we pull back the curtain, are we prepared for the risks that come with it? On the fine line between science and consciousness, is humanity ready to embark on a journey it has yet to fully explore? And what do you think? If this power falls into human hands, what consequences might arise? Share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe. Be a part of this journey.